what I use to repurpose my content and place on other platforms. I'm going to get into the details of it a little bit, but you jumping ahead a little bit. But I will say technology-wise, I use a lot of things. I run a good-sized business now. And if I can automate something and delegate something and not do it myself, I'm all for it. So, for example, those you watching on YouTube, I'm bringing your video in that call to a program called Restream. And if you want, I can put a link in the chat with that. And I think you get a discount or a free trial or something. And then Restream, I've set it up to where it goes out to my other social channels, YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn, and such. So I can make some videos I send out to 8 different places. I send it to my YouTube channel, maybe my main Facebook and 1 or 2 groups on Facebook, maybe LinkedIn, 1 or 2 LinkedIn's, Twitter. And we repurpose it other ways. I have a virtual assistant who takes the call, cuts into pieces, and reposts that on the YouTube channel as well. And then he asked another question, which was, do I transcribe the podcast and post it as a vlog for SEO? I don't do that. I know people do. Look, there's a lot of things you can do and spend money and time on, and I try to pick what I'm best at. So I'm not looking for people who are searching and find me and kind of that. I'm more getting the people I want to talk to. And the term, I think her Grant Cardone says, you want to find your prospects and smother them with your content. So that's kind of how my approach is. But that's another thing I should be doing at some point. And there's some AI platforms that will transcribe it. I just find that none of them really make me feel good when I see them. It's a lot. The ones that are cheap aren't good. The ones that are good are expensive. That's what I find. And I use another tool. The biggest competitor of Restream is StreamYard. So when I do my weekly video, I'll talk about that a little bit. I do a weekly video. I used to do a weekly email for years. When I started in real estate, I started doing an email to my database, and I kept that up. Even when I was in management, I sent it out every week. It was interesting. As a manager, I got 1 or 2 referrals a year from my email database. So it cost very little to do, and I kept it going. When I became an agent, I would do the email, and then eventually I added kind of reading the email into a video. That was like my script. Record the video, put it at the top of the email, and post it on YouTube, if that makes sense. So I send that every week. Now that's become big to where I email that out, that I take that video and broadcast it using StreamYard to multiple channels as well. And I use StreamYard because it's a 4K, not just HD, a little better quality. My interviews, I try to do more on StreamYard because it's better quality and it's easy to restream them to multiple formats. But here's my point. Start with something. I do some YouTube shorts. I'm not the YouTube short looking guy when you go through your feed, but it's amazing how many people find me there and subscribe because of the YouTube shorts I've been doing, both live and recorded. I hope you liked that video clip. If you want to see more clips from this interview, you can click here. If you want to see the whole interview, click here.